Welcome back, and in today's video, this is not going to be my normal edited video. I'm not going to put the intros and outros and stuff like that. Generally, this is just a talk from me to you. I have a lot that's going on inside my head, and I didn't even know how to start or where to start from. But literally, sometimes when it comes to things like this, you just have to press record, and that's what I'm doing. So first thing, I want you to go ahead and spam positivity turtle in chat. And if you're unfamiliar with that terminology, that means that turtles mean positive and they're uplifting. So when we see hundreds of turtles in the chat, it makes us just feel generally better about life. So 2020, best to sum it up by saying weird vibes. We've seen, there's so many different things that I want to talk about. I'm not going to be able to talk about them all, but there are some things that I just want to talk about that have affected me personally in my personal life and things that I've just seen. So one of the first things I do want to make a reference towards, and I will be most likely going in depth on a video in the very near future, maybe tomorrow, or I don't know. I still have some phone calls that I gotta connect through with. But Chris Hansen made a response video addressing some recent criticisms. There was one specific part in there where he talked about a survivor, Dami. This part of that video was about me. And he says,
over the weekend, one content creator suggested that one of my guests, Damian Leonhard, otherwise known as Jesse Slaughter, one of Davi Vanity's victims, was upset because she didn't get super chat money from her appearance on the show. Damian was an incredible guest, courageous, brave, told her story in a very compelling way. We had a discussion about super chat donations going to a charity of her choice. I said, yeah, I can work that out, not a problem. Now, the super chat money from that particular stream ended up being $17.96. We'll make sure that goes to the charity of Damian's choice. The allegation also from this content creator was that somehow I had ghosted Damian. That couldn't be further from the truth. I would never ghost anyone who's ever appeared on my show. She knows how to get a hold of me. I've reached out to her. I can only believe that somehow he's not being truthful about this, or that he caught her at a very vulnerable moment and there was some sort of misunderstanding. Damian can call me anytime, and that's just not an issue. But to say that...
Chris, I don't think you know what an allegation means. To call me a liar and to say that I suggested these things, that's just not true. That's simply not true.
One content creator suggested that one of my guests...
Not only did I not claim, but I did not suggest that Damian was upset. In fact, Damian suggested themselves.
The allegation also from this content creator was that somehow I had ghosted Damian. That couldn't be further from the truth. I would never ghost anyone who's ever appeared on my show. She knows how to get a hold of me. I've reached out to her. I can only believe that somehow he's not being truthful about this, or that he caught her at a very vulnerable moment and there was some sort of misunderstanding.
Damian Leonhard, Jesse Slaughter, claims the money earned from their stream with Chris Hansen was supposed to be donated, but he ghosted them. I say that Damian claims. Damian says he still owes all the super chat money, and then he ghosted me. Now, again, this is not me claiming. This is not me suggesting. This is me reporting what Damian has to say, and honestly, I'm more inclined to believe them. And that's the proper pronoun for Damian. It's they, them, not she. Now, I'm not going to go in depth on this in this video because this is not what I want this video to be about. We're going to get to this. Like I said, I still have some calls to make, some people to talk to. But I just wanted to say that this is not true. It does not make me feel as if Hansen is being truthful. But that's just my quick take on this. That being said, something happened, and it's real sad. And this has got to do with Microsoft Mixer. See, Microsoft Mixer has shut down. They've closed their doors on every partner streamer, every streamer on their platform, and it's real sad because they did it with little to no notice, and they did it under a guise that, they just wasn't hitting the numbers. This is not true. I'm sure the majority of you that are interested in this news know that the reason that Microsoft Mixer has shut their doors is because, number one, a prominent member within the company was called out for saying very, very racist things. I tweeted on June 22nd, a senior manager at Microsoft Mixer used slave analogy. All the partners are my slaves. I own their content. I control their success on our platform. I am the slave master. I own partners. Picking and choosing who succeeds is gross. Base it off their hard work. Disgusted. Now, I'm personally afflicted and disgusted by this because my roommate, my best friend of over the last decade, I've watched him support Mixer, stream on Mixer since before it was Mixer. Way back before it was Mixer, it was Beam, before Microsoft bought it. And this is a company that he's given his life to. He's his blood, sweat, and tears, and many other streamers, don't get me wrong, but in my personal experience just watching him, there were so many red flags. There were times where we just was like, man, these numbers just don't add up. The way that they treat their partners is just not right. And then this news comes out, and then upon this news on the same day, it comes out several sexual assault allegations, which there's a list, and I've retweeted this, so I'm going to put this in the description below. So both these things came out on the same day, and it just clicked. So while my roommate is struggling with, he's conflicted. Imagine. This is your income, your job, how you pay your bills, and you find out that that one of the senior managers at the top is behaving in this way. It's really hard to support a company that's behaving in this way. So he's struggling with the decision to stream on this platform and not having a job to pay his bills, when the next day it comes out that they've decided to shut the whole platform down, but they don't say that this is why. We know this is why, but they say it's because the numbers were just not there. No, this is what they're putting out there to the public. I want the public to know that this was not what they were saying last week. The hopes were up, the direction was forward. They were talking about how ads were fixing to roll out. They were all hyped up, and all the Mixer partners know I'm being truthful about this. Came out of nowhere. People were crying. They're still crying. It's sad, but it's a lie. And to me, with this person coming out and saying that they own their content and they control their success on our platform, I'd be hard pressed to wonder how much data were they manipulating. And I gotta be saying, if the Mixer partners wanted to get together and create a little class action lawsuit or something like that, then if they were to take that data and look at it and they seen any manipulation of any sort, then that could be a thing. It could be a big lawsuit, because this is a manipulation of your guys' growth and money and wages, and it's not good. So that, the Chris Hansen stuff, the my roommate best friend losing his job, it's not good, and he's switching to Twitch. That's where he's gonna go. And I want you guys, if you do have a Twitch account, if you'll please go support him, go follow him. I'm gonna put his Twitch link in the description below. I think he just hit 2K today. Let's see if we can get him a little bit further than that. I want to give him my full support, and I don't know. It's just not good. And then we got all this stuff going on with Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson and Toddy, and just there's so much other stuff going on. It's very, like I said, it's a very weird year, weird vibes all around, and I just wanted to get out here and tell you a little bit of what's going through my head. And I was supposed to upload more this month, but because all these things happened, I don't know. Mental health's a drag. I wasn't able to do that for you guys, but I'm going to try to be more focused in July. I'm going to try to pop out a couple more videos that I have been working on. I have scripts written for. I have loaded in the editor to edit, so we're gonna try to get that worked on. But I want to know your thoughts on this stuff, man, because it's that's right, Greg. It's just not good. So I'm still trying to figure it out on my end, but I think Greg knows. I think we're all just trying to figure it out on our ends. But I just want to say I love you guys, and everybody have a good night, and I might see you tomorrow. Positivity Turtles in chat.